Hey, movie fans! Way excited to talk to you guys about a movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. This was a movie I didn't see coming. I had no idea they would ever make another Puss in Boots movie. But really cool that they did. Because for a movie like that, I just kind of thought, like, what? Are they grasping at straws? Like, do they really think this is what's going to get DreamWorks a good, successful movie? This was it. It totally was. It was a really good and fairly successful movie, especially if you look at it through the ratings. Holy cow. On Rotten Tomatoes alone, the critics gave it a 95%. Boo! No way would I have ever guessed that from the trailers even, or just even hearing the concept of it. I'd have been like, that movie will be lucky to get over 40. But 95%, incredible. And the audience loves it too at a 94%. But not just that, this movie is also nominated for an Oscar. That's right, it's up for Best Animated Feature. So, bravo, way to go. Antonio Banderas, you're excellent.
He is me!
Oh.
Normally, I have a sword. It's like a whole thing,
Okay.
Should I say muy excelente? Way fun movie though. I had a really good time watching this one. I did have really low expectations going into it, and just thought, hey, let's go check it out. And it was good. It was good. From the trailers, I thought, hey, it could be good, it could be fun, but I wasn't expecting a 95% type movie. But it really was just enjoyable. Great story, easy to follow. You know what's going on, and you can go along with it. The animation is fantastic. Cool stylized animation that like mixes it up, so it's not just the same old over and over. Funny, definitely got some great humor in it throughout the movie, so it's paced really well with its humor too and the comedic situations that Puss finds himself in. So yeah, it makes for a really great watch. So definitely check this movie out, and I think you'll see why it was nominated for the Oscar. Totally deserving. A couple things that it totally reminded me of. So this isn't really going to be spoilers, just kind of like premise setting up stuff that you could have got from the trailers anyway. But there was a movie, and the younger audience won't really follow this, but there was a movie years ago called The Wolverine, about the X-Men character Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman. And I remember when it was coming out, like hearing the story and getting it from trailers and stuff, I was like, whoa, this could be amazingly huge. Like, here's the Wolverine, and he one of his greatest aspects of this character is that he regenerates. He has like regenerative powers. So if he ever gets injured or whatever, he heals himself. He's a self-healer. Like, it just happens, right? And it's so cool. But in this movie, it was kind of showing how he was going to lose that. And so then it was like, whoa, what a different movie that'll be where, like he can't get hurt because now he can't heal himself. So like it would be really bad, right? Well, that movie ended up being garbage. Like a terrible movie. Sayonara to that movie. But this one kind of had that same idea, but I think it executed it way better. Here's Puss in Boots. He's a cat with 9 lives, right? That kind of gives you a little machismo, a little edge there to where, it's okay, I'll come back, But we find out in this one that Puss...
Okay, one more number. I call this one, The Legend Will Never Die.
Yeah! He's down to his last life. So he has to go about things in a very different way. What makes it even crazier is he's being hunted. So now, for younger kids, this might be a little bit scary. So I'd make sure you would show it to them or you check it out first through trailers. But there's this wolf character with like these like sword thingies. And he's got like red eyes. That's a little bit scary for kids maybe. But adds so much to what made this movie work and what made this movie great. Because at random moments, this wolf might show up and he's tough. And Puss in Boots knows that he maybe not be able to take this guy, So it really adds that element of he's down to his last life, this thing's trying to get him, and it's a really formidable foe, and he's in trouble. So yeah, it's really, really cool, and it plays out well that way, and I love it. So that one totally reminded me of, there was this video game. You guys have probably heard of Prince of Persia, right? But the video game Prince of Persia Warrior Within kind of had this like Dahaka character, which would like randomly show up and chase chase our star, you know. The prince is, he's trying to run away from him, and he just shows up at random times, and it's like, there it is, run away, run away, run away. Yeah, Puss in Boots kind of gave me that vibe a little bit, where, oh no, there's that dude, that wolf's here, gotta get away from him. So anyways, makes it for a really fun adventure of a movie, a good time as Puss in Boots is going. There's other characters from other fairy tales that come into the mix as well, and just make it kind of an interesting story to watch. So yes, totally recommend it. There are some moments where the movie uses like swear words for humor, not like really bad swear words like the H word, you know, but also they'll have moments where bad words are bleeped out, which we've seen in movies before too. It's not my favorite way to go to get a laugh, but there was some of that in there too, just as a fair warning. But overall, fun, enjoyable, great movie that is exciting and funny and just cool to watch. So yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Check it out. Thanks for checking this out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe out there. Don't text and drive. Have a good one.